to the Scamslam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
Heather, looking to doing the battles. The battles are really fun. And then, there's a lot of people who will, there's a lot of people on this app now that's supporting their family off doing battles. I know a guy here in Dyersburg. That's all he does. And he's, you can look on TickLeap and see what they make. And he's anywhere between $1,500 to $3,000 a week off just battles. He battles a lot. He goes at it like it's his job, but man got hurt, couldn't work, couldn't really survive on basically nothing because he owned his own business and got hurt and couldn't work. So he just turned to battling one day, and he's a very big personality anyway. His name on here is Hello Welder. Look him up. It's fun to watch. He's a big personality. Good guy, though. I understand that, Heather. But that is something like if you got 35, 40 minutes where you're just strolling on your phone, you hop on there and do a battle. I don't know how many people you got that follows you. 2,600, you got 6,800 followers, so you could probably do pretty decent. I mean, a little bit, anything extra would be good. We've only got 8,500, and we've had weeks where we've had. Now this is back last year. We've had $200 or $300 weeks. Now this year we haven't had weeks like that, but $70, $80, $90 weeks on there. But it comes in handy, And that's kind of oh yeah, Donna, I seen that question and I got so tied up in the other answer. Double tapping, it takes 15 taps to put 3 points on the board for the person. So if you're tapping, if you're in a battle and you start tapping and you see the little boxing gloves when you tap instead of hearts, once it turns back into hearts, that means you've tapped enough to give that person 3 points. Any taps after that just helps the main number continue to grow. Oh, you're in the background. It helps the main number continue to grow. That way, excuse me. That way it gets seen by more people. So, the bigger number you have up there in hearts, the more people will be able to view your, it comes up in their FYP. More eyes will be on you. So, and gifts are always the biggest thing in a battle. If we're doing battles, they do like the missions where okay, it's double gifting points. So if you send a gift, like if you send a donut, it's 30 points, it's going to count as 60. So double tap till the little gloves go away and give them 3 points, and I scroll on. And I'm never watch them. I don't even know who they are. I just see them in a battle when I'm there, so I just double tap real quick. How do you find people to battle? There is a down at the bottom of your screen when you go live. I don't know if it shows up when you are on here or not. I don't remember from the other side. But there's a little blue and a little pink circle that's kind of like intertwined together. You click on that, and then it says quick invites. And you can click on quick invites. I'm sorry I'm shaking y'all around. I was actually doing it as I was telling y'all. I'm not doing a battle, but I was walking through the motion to make sure I was telling it right. Click on the little blue and the pink circle, and it takes you to quick invites, and you hit quick invites, and then people will pop up, and you be like, hey, you want to battle? And if they say yeah, you hit the little boxing glove down at the bottom and accept it, and then you're off and battling. And then you just got to. Well, there's some big personalities in here that battle. You're welcome, Paradise. And it's you're welcome, Donna. Yeah, anytime someone's in a even in a live, my live's on private right now. I tend to put it on private when I'm not battling, just to keep some of the crazies out. Hey, Christy. So it's the double tapping helps, except for when you're private. If you're just doing a regular live, the more hearts somebody's got, the more people will see it. But like I said, I'm in private, so hey, Mona. Oh, my hair is all over the place right now, guys. It's just I need to trim it on the sides again, but it is all over the place and it's puffy this morning. But thank you, Janie Lynn. It's like it's just decided to do its own thing this morning. But that was a nice little conversation. We are in it's about 40 degrees outside. Well, about 45, 46 degrees. It's in the 40s. And it is raining off and on. We missed the snow here. The snow went south of us. And we got the rain off the front that was coming through. So didn't get any snow. 75 in the Florida Keys. $60 in Louisiana. Our really big snow season is usually January here. We might get some in December, but usually January is when we get, we get a little slobber knocker going on here. Guys, just real quick, because I don't like to repeat it over and over and everything, but I do like to refresh every once in a while. We are needing any help at all today. We've kind of hit a little snag here at the end of the month. Main concern at this point is keeping the room for another day. So if anybody could help with anything towards that, that would be appreciated. We also would need some groceries. We absolutely need everything at the end of the month. I know it's a rough time to maybe be asking for help, but it's unfortunately it's kind of when it smacked us right in the mouth too. So if anybody can find it in your heart to help us at any and all with anything, it'd be appreciated. At this point, we're just trying to come up with as much as possible. We're trying to at least keep the room. The room would be 70. So we're at least trying to keep the room for tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be colder and rainier. So, And somewhere along the line, I have lost all my winter clothes. I don't know what happened to them. They're supposed to have been in a bag in the trunk, and somewhere in between, bouncing around to where we've gone from this hotel to that hotel. That bag has gotten left behind, or has, I don't know. I hate to say somebody stole it, but somebody snagged our cooler. And in our cooler had our big old blankets and stuff in it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have, Angela has a hoodie that her brother gave her. And hey, Jules. And I have t-shirts. The cooler was in the back seat of our car. What was that? Days Inn? No. Where was Motel 6?
Yeah.
When the cooler got stolen. That's how I found out that one of my doors didn't lock by pushing the button. You had to reach back there and physically lock it. So I was like, I know I locked them. And then, but Jules, we're blessed for another day, I guess. You know, we are struggling right now. We're going through a little bit of struggle here at the end of the month with keeping the room for another day and getting us something to eat. So we're just hoping and praying we get a little help. If anybody can help us with anything towards the, excuse me, guys, towards the room. Then if we can get the room secured, we're going to try to get us something to eat. We do have something to eat for today. Well, kind of. She's got a meal in a slow cooker, some potatoes, some green beans, and some chicken breast. And that's going to be fantastic. And I can't wait because lunch was we split a can of Wolf Brand chili between the two of us. So thank you for the prayers. And you know, I try not to worry about everything anymore. Like I try to just pray about it and been working towards things and trying to get some things lined up better. Get this and that going on, then trying to also build up the battles when we can to make that like another form of income, not just the only form of income. Because I mean, we made $70 a week on one of them, and when that $70 came through that week, it helped a lot. Like it really helped a lot. So you know, it wasn't a huge amount of money like some people make on here, but hey, it was what we needed for what we had. What we needed for what we needed. There we go. Drinking out of Buddy the Elf.
I just put on my Buddy the Elf socks.
So. All right, Donna, you have a good day. All right, Christy. Christy, we ain't done any battling this week. It's just been too chaotic of a week. I think I might have got on one night at the beginning of the week, and it was just nobody was engaging, which we all had a big week coming up. So it's kind of like the situation, you know, I think everybody was just like, we got Thanksgiving coming up, so we're not worried about watching two people battle. Even like some of the bigger creators have had, you know, a dip in their battling views and stuff. Chaotic week for everybody. Jules, I will not confirm or deny that. That's the best answer I can give for you. I don't I don't talk about whether I'm working or not on lives. I got to spin around, guys. Oh. I wish we had a chair in this room. This is the first room we've been to. We don't have a chair. Beach is my heart. How are you doing? Beach is my heart. Say hi to us in here when you come in here. You say hi to us in here like you say hi to those awareness pages you go and watch. I be seeing stuff. Yeah, Jules, you've been around. You know what they've done to a couple spots we've been working at. So um, it's just the smartest way to do it is just to keep it pretty close to the cuff. Thank you, Rose, for the heart me. She is doing pretty good. She's over here with me. She's just not on camera. Hi, they're asking about you.
Hey, y'all.
Ask how you're doing.
I'm doing pretty good.
You want to know if they're asking about you? Come here. You need your little eye cleaned out. That little eye cleaned out. Say hey. Juju. 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 Hey, Miss Brenda.
Hey, Miss Brenda.
She done went back over there next to her mama. Oh, now she's cuddled up to my back. She's a cuddler. Been on for about 30 minutes. That's a good time. I don't know. I was just looking there. Yeah, we was hoping this rain would miss us here too. But it didn't. Unfortunately, we got the rain, but the snow went south of us. I don't know how bad they got it down in Memphis and stuff. So, anybody on here down around the Memphis, Mississippi, Tennessee, Mississippi line? Y'all get a bunch of snow? Guys, I love the snow. Back when I was in NSK, I had to get up work every morning at 5 o'clock. And Angela never could go to bed as early as I did because, she'd just lay in there and just toss and tumble and end up keeping me awake. And it's like one morning, like 2 o'clock in the morning, she came in there. She's like, "Baby, you got to come out here." It's like I thought something was wrong. I get up, run out to the front, and it's just this really big snow out of nowhere. Like we wasn't even expecting snow that day. And got such a big snow. I get that from my mom. She used to love watching the snow.
Is all my toe cups at the club? Oh, no, I see.
No, one's in there. Yeah. We'll make you a peppermint coffee to go. Yeah, I imagine you don't see too much down there. I love the snow. I don't like it when it gets icy and stuff. So like it's just that ice starts to hit and it starts getting people around here get stupid. I imagine they do that everywhere when ice and stuff, but it's like just because you drive a truck that's jacked up that says 4-wheel drive on it doesn't mean that it doesn't slip on ice. that you shouldn't be driving 60 miles an hour on an ice-covered road. But they do it anyway. So, hey, Love and Shine, how are you doing?
Oh, I gotta say something about that pecan cobbler
Oh, okay.
that Chloe's mom made.
Okay.
So y'all, I ain't never had one before until Thanksgiving, but my sister-in-law's mother made a pecan pie cobbler. Oh my gosh, y'all. It was the best thing ever. It was so freaking good. So y'all need to look up the recipe and make it, or find somebody that y'all know that bakes and get them to make one, because I'm telling you, y'all fall in love with it. It is so good, but it's pecan pie cobbler. It's delicious.
It was good. All right, Shorty, you have a good day. Jules, you have a blessed one too. Love and Shine, what are you making for dinner? Angela put ours in the slow cooker. And I tell you what, I cannot wait. I think I was taunting Faith today, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I had that half a can of chili and now I'm drinking a cup of coffee. Sounds pretty good. She put some chicken breast and some potatoes and green beans in the slow cooker. So,
What? Cream of mushroom chicken.
yeah, she's got to get all technical with it. She put all the other stuff in there to make it good, so. I tell you, I'm past ready for it. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Wish all this old rain would just move on out of here, guys. Again, guys, I'm on here today asking for a little bit of help. If anybody can help with anything towards, um, we basically just everything kind of hit at one time. Um, we've got the room for the night, and we've got food for the night. But anything past that, we are just tapped out for a few days. So any help from anybody for anything would be appreciated. Um, and then we'll just keep plugging along, right, guys? Keep plugging forward. I know it's a crazy time to ask for help right here before Christmas and right after Thanksgiving. But believe me, I didn't plan it this way. I'm sure are quite 60 people sitting in here staring at their screens. Thank everybody who's double tapping. I appreciate you guys. Changing a baby. Well, it's a good excuse, so I'll let you slide. We haven't been on much this week, Greg. Um, it's been a hectic week, and the end of the week's kind of hit us where it's put us in a really, really bad spot. So, Mona's cooking some. Mona, what are you cooking? We've got Salty Dog cooking pork chops. We're cooking chicken. Well, she's cooking chicken in the slow cooker. You know, we found some deals at Kroger's, at all places. Like Kroger's has got these little value packs now in their meat department, and for just me and her, it's just like it's. Since I had like a huge pack of chicken for like what was it? Was the legs $10 or $5?
5, I think.
And then they had some chicken breasts, 4 big chicken breasts for $5, and like 6 hamburger patties for $6, and they just and pork chops, and they got like $5 and $10. What was it? 5, 6, 8, and $10 packs of food.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm almost tempted to get one of them $6 packs of hamburgers and just crumble them suckers up and make some tacos.
I'm telling you.
This freaking hamburger meat shouldn't be this high. Hey, Mama Shelly, how are you doing? Greg, today I'm not doing any battles. Right now I'm trying to get us some help. We've gotten in quite of a tight situation here at the end of the month where tonight's last night we have our room, and tonight's supper is our last meal that we have. Um, so we're desperately trying to get some help on keeping the room and maybe getting a couple things to eat on for tomorrow. Um, so I'm trying to find somebody that could possibly find in their heart to help us out with that. Gosh damn it. So we really kind of dropped the ball on battling this week. It's something we're trying to get more things going in the battles to bring in a little bit more income. But Hey, Juliet, how are you doing? So right now we could really use some help. So stuck in a snowstorm. Well, that always sucks. We was fortunate enough that the snow missed us, went south of us, but the rain didn't miss us. Oh, man, look at me like, what'd you move for? Whew. Sitting on the edge of this bed, it gets rough on the legs. So we have no chair in this room. On the hotel we've ever been in, we didn't have a chair. We've done ask for a chair like so many times. $75 in Arizona. It's in the 40s here. In the 40s and raining. I don't know the exact temperature. But I want to go stay on a little bit longer. Talk to everybody. Probably be back on later tonight. Hopefully we get everything worked out where we can at least keep our room for tomorrow. We'll figure it all out, won't we?
Yeah, we will.
I tell you, the one thing that I struggle with the most about and I see people do it, so I know it's possible. Paul's done it for years. Um, man, that man, he doesn't worry about anything. He just gives it over to the Lord and goes on, worry free. And I think that's reaching an amazing level of faith right there. Because we all try to do that. Thank you, Angel. We all try to like just pray and give it to the Lord and not worry about it. But man, when it's like something that's constantly right there in your face, you're like, and it's really just giving us the opportunity to keep giving it to the Lord and pray about it instead of worrying about it. So that's what I try to keep reminding myself now. It's like the other day, and I know this is a running joke on here, I guess. Had a blowout going down the road, big piece of metal in the middle of the road. I swerved to miss it. In the process of swerving to miss the big piece of metal, I clipped the pothole, blew the tire completely out. Um, but man, I was impressed with myself in that situation because I stayed calm and rational. I didn't get upset. I didn't start throwing a cussing fit. We got pulled over, got into a safe spot, and I just took a few minutes, prayed on it, got out, went to work on fixing the car. You know, unfortunately, it was a front tire. So I had to take the back tire off, put it on the front, put the donut on the back. So it was a lot of switch back and forth. And I had some wonderful help stop by and help me. My brother-in-law, he stopped by and helped me, my younger brother-in-law. Uh, and where we pulled up at, we pulled up at a little apartment building, and the woman came out and checked on us and everything. She was just as sweet as she could be. And it gives a little faith in humanity because when we're sitting there and we get the back tire off, put the spare on the back, front tire's ready to come off. It's just jack it up, take it off. We go to jack it up, and the jack collapses, slides out, bam. The car didn't hit the ground because the jack was still up underneath it, but it was sideways. My brother-in-law didn't have another jack. I didn't have another jack. So this woman gets in her car and goes to her ex-husband's house and borrows a big floor jack for us to use. Then brings it back, carries this big 2-ton floor jack out of the back of her vehicle. And she's like, I think this will do it. And it was she didn't have to do that. And it was amazing that she did that. So got the car jacked up, got the spare put on it, and loaded the jack back up for her, and thanked her for her help. Asked her if I owed her anything, and she said, "No, just next time you see somebody on the side of the road needs some help, stop and help them." She said that'll pay me back, and I was just like, "That is great." But in that situation 6 months ago, I would have been mad. I'd have been throwing a fit. I'd have been cussing, and none of that would have done any good. Wouldn't have done a lick of any good. So, Gary, you seen that one the same time I did, didn't you? I was hitting block on that one myself. Looking to anybody who's from awareness who's sitting here watching, that's fine. I don't mind. I don't. I really don't. So there's no need to come in here and be under a fake name, fake picture. Just come in here and enjoy yourself. As long as you're not being rude, right? That's all I ask. You're already sitting in here streaming me, so some of y'all I know are in here right now. I've seen you come in. Just let you hang out. It doesn't matter. Amy, it was really great. We ended up getting to go to her mama's house. So it was that was a nice little surprise. What's up, Darren? How was your Thanksgiving, Amy? Yeah, we was going to her little brother's house that night, and our sister-in-law texted her and was like, "Hey, your mom wants to know if y'all are coming over tomorrow at 2." Yeah.
So Dare was on?
It was just, yep. He said he easily 5K in calories ate in sweets. You'll be paying for that all week now, ain't you? Our Thanksgiving was really good. Ate too much. Ate way too much. I didn't do too many sweets, and I was very, very smart this year on ham. Like I stayed as far as, well, not as far as away.
You did do good.
I love ham. Ham's the star of the show for me, guys.
I was proud of you on that.
And I'm sitting at her mama's house, and let me tell you, there was 2 very beautiful honey glazed and brown sugar hams just sitting there looking all succulent. And they was just sitting there looking at me every time I walked by them. I swear one of them reached out and touched my arm and said, "Hey Tim, how's it going?" But I only had 2 pieces of ham. So proud of myself on that.
I'm proud of it.
And I really didn't have too many sweets. I had a cupcake and some eclair.
Yeah, really, that was it. Yeah.
And a cookie.
Yeah, you ate one of them pecan pie cookies.
But now turkey and some sweet potatoes your aunt makes.
Darren's still on there.
I don't know.
I was
It was a
going to
second
say,
ago.
telling the joke I made. whenever they was cutting up the rest of the turkey at Addison's house. And I said,
Oh. Darren, you still on here? Mama Shelly, it was like a sugar cookie. But in the middle of it, it was like the pecan pie filling and the pecan toppings. And it was so good. He may be back working.
He might be. I'll tell him whenever.
We'll see him here in a little while.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
So yeah, it was delicious. But I did pretty good over.
You did.
Oh, Amy, I'm sorry about that. What you doing over there?
My bad, y'all.
She's
I
just
burnt my frother.
doing all kinds of stuff. She's making her coffee. We're about to ride down the road real quick, get out of this room for a second today.
He found me some really cute to-go cups the other day at the Dollar Tree. There's a 3-pack, wasn't we?
Well, it's been a few weeks ago. So
Well, a few
when you
weeks
say
ago.
the other day, they will think this week. Yeah. Yeah, 3-pack for like $1.25.
Yeah.
Mama wake you up.
My bad.
I imagine, Amy. Guys, I'm going to stay on for about another 5 minutes, I guess, and then we're going to ride down the road or go to the gym and do that today. And oh, well, maybe Christmas night when it's done calm down, we'll do a live. And we'll all just hang out on live. Just hang out on live and talk and cut up and stuff. That way nobody's spending Christmas alone. We'll have a TikTok Christmas party. Greg, we're gonna do we'll do the TikTok Christmas party. We'll do it Christmas night. Because we usually do everything at your mom's around 1.
Mm-hmm.
And we're sitting here by 5 bored.
Yeah.
So Christmas night, we'll come on here and do a Christmas TikTok Friends Christmas party. About 6 o'clock Christmas night. And everybody can jump on. We can all hang out, talk, cut up, talk about how much food we ate that day. So, yeah. Sounds like a pretty good idea.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we got on last year at Christmas, and it was.
I think so.
There's quite a few people on.
Yeah, I think we did.
So, but this year we're going to officially name it. It's going to be the first annual TikTok Friends Christmas Party. Yeah. We're going to TikTok around the tree. Instead of rock around the tree. Get it?
Have y'all seen the Grinch Christmas trees at Walmart? That's what my mom bought.
It was cute.
And then she bought the huge Grinch that dances and stuff. And that's what she's got in her den.
Hey, Grinch had to be about 8 foot tall because
Yeah. Yeah, because it touched her ceiling.
yeah, the Grinch Christmas tree had like the bend in it and everything.
Yeah.
She was doing your Christmas tree. She probably had that one up for like 20 years.
I know.
All right, guys. Well, I'm about to get off here again. Before I go, if anybody, we're in a really, really tight spot right now. It's just a tight spot for, not. Hopefully, we ain't got to go back on here every day like we was. I don't think we will. I think maybe today, it's whatever. A festive pole. Kara said her husband has a festive pole.
What?
I'm not saying that right. Festive? I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Oh, okay. I don't watch Seinfeld enough to, but I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. Once you said Seinfeld and I said I don't watch it, it kind of like jogged my memory a little bit. I know exactly what you're talking about now. I remember growing up, we had like a little 3-foot Christmas tree. And it's like, that was the best Christmas tree ever to me. I didn't really watch Seinfeld a whole lot. It's just, I know the show a little bit, but it's a funny show. I just never really watched it that much. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. Before I get off here, if anybody finds it in their heart or is any way possible to help us out, any at all, we're struggling the next. I know we're struggling today and probably tomorrow, needing some help. We have the room covered for the night, but checkout's 11 o'clock in the morning. So if anybody could help with anything towards that, it would be appreciated. The room is $70, and we're also out of food after supper tonight. We do have supper tonight. I'm blessed for that. So if anybody find it in your heart to help with anything, it's appreciated. So what are you doing? Juju's down here just going crazy. But we'll get off here. We'll be back on a little bit later on. See if you can help. That's wonderful. If you can't, hey, that's great. So I know it's a rough time of year to even be asking anybody for any kind of help, more or less financial help, But guess we will catch you guys later on. You want to tell them bye? They can see half your head.
Bye, y'all.
All right, y'all be safe. We'll catch y'all later.